Hey everybody, how's it going? Happy Sunday. So good to see you guys. Hi Bronny, hi Ash. Hope your weekends have been well so far. Welcome to a little Sunday night special. We don't normally stream on Sunday evenings, so it's kind of nice to do things that we don't normally do. We're throwing things up and switching things up a little bit, and that's exactly what we're doing tonight. The reason we didn't do a typical Sunday afternoon stream... Hey, Kirky! Thank you so much for the resub. 52 months. I appreciate that so much, my friend. Happy Sunday. Enjoy your ad-free viewing, your sub badge, your emote. Emotes, more than one emote, multiple emotes, one sub badge. And yeah, the reason we didn't stream this afternoon like we normally do is because I was actually at a card show, which was really fun. Believe it or not, I've been collecting Pokemon cards for years, and today was the very first time I'd ever been to a card show, which I feel like is kind of crazy, but it was a ton of fun. I posted a photo in the Discord of all the cool cards that I picked up, and so that's what I was doing this afternoon, hence why stream is a little later than usual, but better late than never. This is our very first stream of March as well. Today is March 1st, so we're starting the month off right with a stream. And we're going to be playing some more Death Stranding 2 tonight. This is stream number 7 of Death Stranding 2, and we're actually currently in episode 7 of Death Stranding 2. So we're going on a good pace of one episode per stream. We've currently got 24 hours into the game, a full day of playtime, and it seems like we're about halfway through from what I understand in terms of game length. So I think we're making good progress. Speaking of March, you guys have probably seen already, but I do have the March stream schedule up. I posted in the Discord, so hopefully you guys had a chance to look at it. But the TLDR, or I guess the TLDL, too long didn't look, is we're going to be playing a ton of Death Stranding 2 this month. The focus is definitely going to be on Death Stranding 2. We're going to basically be playing it until we complete it, and hopefully that will coincide with the launch of the new Life is Strange game at the end of the month, such that we'll sort of hang up Death Stranding 2 and then move right into Life is Strange. So that's super exciting. You might notice the stream schedule is a little bit different this month, and there is a reason for that. Alana's actually going to be out of town rather, all this month for work, which is a little strange. So she's only going to be in a community about 2 hours away. So basically what she's going to do is, work has graciously given her accommodations. So she's going to spend Monday through Thursday nights at her accommodation and then come home for the weekends. So you may have noticed we don't have any weekend streams planned for the month of March, and that is exactly why, because I will be home alone during the weekdays, so we're going to spend all of our time hanging out together and streaming, and then on the weekends, obviously, I need to prioritize time with Elena, and so that's why the stream schedule looks a little bit different than it normally would, but we're going to be streaming basically every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday throughout the month of March, starting next week, and like I said, at least the front half of the month is going to be very heavily Death Stranding 2 focused, and then once that's done, we are going to be switching gears and checking out that new Life is Strange game that comes out at the end of the month, which I'm super excited about. So yeah, it's also Happy Ladies Month. Yes, I believe March 8th is International Women's Day, so that's really exciting. Happy early Women's Day to all my ladies out there. I got my butt kicked yesterday because we got flu rising. Oh no! Well, take it easy, Ash. Sounds like a great excuse to stay inside, stay cozy, and hang out with your online friends tonight, right? I'll be home alone during the week, so Alana will be fixing the house and or Tiff during the weekends. Well, yes, any cuts or burns or anything else that requires medical attention will have to get punted to the weekends. Hence why I've got to keep my weekends clear, because, you know, God knows things might get busy around here. But yeah, so the plan for tonight, obviously, we're going to play some Death Stranding 2 on the beach. When we left off last weekend, we had made it basically to the midpoint of the continent of Australia. Starting from the western edge, we have slowly made our way eastward, and we're right about in the middle of the continent now. So, you know, if I can only assume our journey ends on the far eastward side, whereabouts Melbourne would be today, it makes sense that we're probably about halfway through our journey. As I mentioned, we are now in episode 7, and one of the last last things that we did was we met up with Hartman. He has now joined our crew, and I'm pretty sure the very, very last thing we did was we met the pizza guy. We made a giant delivery of yeast to the pizza guy, which was kind of exciting. So tonight, obviously, the adventures continue. So without further ado, oops, wrong button. Without further ado, why don't we load in here and get started? I wonder if the end game is in Tasmania. I assume the end game is going to be in what is modern day Melbourne. So like the, southeastern corner of Australia. But I mean, I have no idea. This is obviously my first blind playthrough of the game. So we're gonna figure it out as we go. March is also an exciting month because March marks the launch of Death Stranding 2 on PC, which I know a lot of people have been waiting for. So most of you guys will get the chance to play Death Stranding 2 at the end of the month. So hopefully we'll be finished up my playthrough before some of you guys hop in to your own playthroughs. Alrighty, so looks like here's the last thing that we did. Sam and Drawbridge overcome a number of obstacles and difficulties as they seek to connect Australia. Despite the cataclysmic events taking place all around them, people still need to eat. Sam has therefore delivered beach yeast to the pizza chef's shelter. Hopefully enough pizzas will be produced to satisfy everyone's hunger. And that's where we left off. We are literally right here at the pizza chef's bunker. It's called Pizza Atomy? I think that's what that says up there at the top of the shelter. And looks like I actually just got a couple of text messages. A bunch of them, actually. We got some from the local porters. Watch your backpack. To all the porters out there, be careful. Seems there's a jerk out there snatching people's backpacks. I only put mine down for a second and took a couple of steps away from it, and he tried to grab it. Here's a photo I took. Not the best quality, but I hope it helps. Take care, everyone. Thanks for letting us know. I spotted the fucker myself out near the armed survivalist base. We all need to be on our guard. I saw him near the Bruggen base. Scary stuff. Then a text from Pizza Chef. I'm sending you a special code. I'm waiting for your orders. If you purchase the special set, I'll even throw in a free gift. Also, here's a special code for a free pizza. Hold right to open the weapons menu, then hold left trigger, right trigger, and circle at the same time. Okay, I've got to try this. I hope this doesn't, like, crash my game. I hope this isn't the equivalent of hitting Alt F4. I did it, but I didn't get a pizza. Did I do it right? Hang on, let's double check. Hold right on the D-pad to open up the weapons menu, then hold left trigger, right trigger, and circle at the same time. Left trigger, right trigger, circle. Whoa! Hang on! Something did happen. Live fire mode is now active. Interesting. So previously, live fire mode was not active, meaning we weren't actually killing people, we were just knocking them unconscious. Apparently the pizza chef really wants me to kill people. I'm sure that would be much more effective against humans, but I think I'm gonna turn that off. I don't know if that's the kind of pizza that I want. Why the heck is the pizza chef teaching me how to kill people? Huh. Anyway, that's interesting. Last but certainly not least, this is the best text I think that we've gotten. From Tarman, he says, keeping an eye on everyone, and it's the cute little tar kitty. Love it. Okay, I cannot believe Pizza Chef just taught me how to make my weapons lethal. That's pretty crazy, actually. But yeah, it doesn't sound particularly helpful or useful. If anything, yeah, sounds bad. I was wondering, actually, because we have kicked a lot of human ass, but we haven't experienced any void outs or attracted any BTs, and that's why, I guess. None of my weapons were actually tuned to lethal. But the Pizza Chef just told us how to do that if we ever do want to do it. I don't know what the benefits would be of killing people rather than knocking them unconscious. It's because you're topping people, says Kirky. Nice, nice. Speaking of, there's a whole bunch of bandits right here, armed hostiles that we sort of avoided. I might have to take those out eventually. But first, let's just take on our next order at Pizza Chef's terminal and see what he wants. Alrighty. Pizza Chef, your next destination is the Data Scientist. As expected, they're happy for you to visit as long as you bring along a pizza from the Pizza Chef. Deliver a piping hot pizza to the Data Scientist and make sure you get it there before it gets cold. This is an express order. The faster you can deliver the cargo, the better your evaluation. Resting in your private room or choosing to allow time to pass will result in a worse evaluation. Got it. Well, it looks like it should be a pretty straight shot, actually, over to the Data Scientist. The only issue is this: pillar rocks. We're gonna have to pass through an area filled with sandstone formations that have eroded into strange shapes. Some of them look like settlements, and numerous porters appear to have been lured into the rocks only to be attacked by chiral creatures. Great. This place actually looks really rocky. I think what I'll probably do is I'll probably bear this way and then kind of make our way up. Regardless, I'll make sure to deliver a piping hot pizza to the Data Scientist. I'm not worried about that.
Cargo has been designated Keep Flat and requires urgent delivery.
Cargo that is labeled Keep Flat will be damaged if transported vertically. Be sure to arrange your cargo so that the container is transported horizontally, or carry it using a pickup off-roader or floating carrier. Well, that's the plan. I will be delivering it via truck, so we should have no problem keeping it horizontal. We will be delivering a piping hot pizza produced using beach yeast. The texture and taste are truly otherworldly. Be sure to keep this cargo flat. The base of the cargo container is fitted with a device that will keep its contents hot and delicious for a limited time. For some reason, the pizza is 33 kilograms? I guess that's mostly due to the device on the bottom that keeps it warm. That still seems like overkill, though? Is this the world's heaviest pizza? I don't know, but anyway.
Order accepted.
Time for us to deliver a piping hot pizza to the Data Scientist. Our target time is 10 minutes. I think we can make that happen. Alright, let's rock. So we're headed about a kilometer this way. Shout out to the porter who made this bridge. That helps us bypass some of the armed hostiles.
Sam, I don't recognize that device over there.
What device?
Proceed with caution.
I have no idea what Dahlman's talking about. I think some of the armed hostiles saw me, but that's okay. They'll have to catch up to me to do anything about it. Whoa! What the heck?
Sam, something appears to be approaching us.
Yeah, what is that?
It exploded. Is it some sort of homing landmine?
I think.
Sam, we're in serious danger here.
Thank you for stating the obvious, Mr. Dollman. Jeez Louise, okay. Well, luckily we have 4 wheels, so we can get the heck away from that. Unfortunately, though, I have come to, not a great spot. I'm actually gonna have to go backwards. Because unless I'm gonna tip my pizza over and down into that canyon, we've got to go a different way. I definitely want to work on restoring the highway over here at some point. And I want to take out those hostiles. There's lots of things I want to do, but one thing at a time. Priority number 1, deliver this pizza. Hot and ready. It's kind of hard to navigate in here. So many of these rock formations. Am I even going the right way? Yeah, I am. Kinda. I work in logistics, so this is interesting. The logistical nightmare of me trying to get over here. Just gonna have to go around these rocks. I mean, it sucks because I feel like this is the perfect place for an ambush or a trap. If there are any chiral monsters in here, they're definitely going to be able to jump out at me pretty easily. Why can't I pick out those houseplant seedlings? Come on, we're going to the Data Scientists. There we go.
That's the way.
That is the way. Okay. going now? Still the same way? No, kind of this way. Yeah, this is not the easiest place to navigate. Uh-oh! There's more of those mines here. I think the data scientist has the whole place booby-trapped, which, I mean, fair enough. Good way to protect yourself, but we need to make sure we avoid those mines. The data scientist appears to be living out here all on their lonesome, so I can see why they need the defenses. Hello, pizza delivery! I don't know how many minutes that took, but I'm sure it was less than 10. Okay. Oh yeah, it only took us 3.5 minutes. We've got a piping hot pizza and some houseplant seedlings. Also, does Sam speak Japanese, or is everything automatically translated in a Death Stranding universe? Either way, we got some likes from the data scientist, who's apparently a little bunny emoji. As you request. Time to add someone else to the chiral network. Alrighty, moving further to the east of Australia. As you can see, we've come a long way. We started this journey in the far southwest corner there and have made our way now over to the data scientist, who is officially on the network and is a VTuber? Interesting. There you have it. One piping hot pizza delivered, which means we can now move the Magellan over this way. Because the Cupid was connected, we now got new gear data for AI camo porter suits. It prevents the wearer from being detected by mole mines' AI cameras. Developed using technology provided by the data scientist. Oh, interesting. We also got gear data for sneaking boots. Boots designed for infiltration and other covert operations. Their light construction dampens the sound of your footsteps, allowing you to approach enemies stealthily and subdue them from behind. We also got, dang, the data scientist is really rewarding us here. We got weapon data for the SLLW assault rifle, a silent lightweight variant of the MP bullet assault rifle. Nice. It's fitted with a suppressor for covert ops. Dang, we got a lot of good stuff here. Oh, is this an actual VTuber that's in the game? That's pretty cool. I mean, I'd prefer it be Digitif, but I'm sure this VTuber's cool.
これは調査に使えるわ。みんなと話もできるしね。ご褒美ってことでステルスしやすくなる静音設計のアサルトライフルと足音を抑えられるブーツ、そして AI カモフラの柄をプレゼント for you。その柄のスーツを着るとなんとモグラ地雷の AI カメラに認識されなくなるペコ。もうモグラ地雷にドドドって追いかけられることは絶対にね。最近この辺やばいんだよね。無人兵器がいたなんて噂もあって自衛策は取ったんだけど不安で寝不足なんだわ。でもあんたの荷物で元気が出たペコ。お礼ってわけじゃないけどバンバン使ってほしいペコ。
Well, thank you very much. What do you mean by things have been bad lately?
モグラ地雷はペコーラが作ったの。なのに外の人たちが使ってるなんて。なんでかわかんないけど誰かがデータを漏らしたって考えるしかないペコじゃん。ふざけんな。まあこれからはいざとなったら戦うしかないペコ。最終手段徹底抗戦で戦 たのおかげでその覚悟ができたべこね。
I see. So the mole mines, well, did you create them?
まあねー。自分の身は自分で守るしかないべこじゃん。だって危ないんだもん。データを分析して使いこなすのが得意だから、それでちょっと作ってみたべこ。敵として定義した相手を AI カメラが自動判定して、地面の中を進んで敵にドーン、途中で撃たれることもなし。かわいそうだけど普通に上がって近寄らんでしょ。まさか超えてくる人がいるとはね。ありがたかったべこだけど。
So I guess the bandits around here stole her technology because we literally saw that they were employing some of these mole mines earlier. What do you mean when you say crazy murder bots?
最近よく見るんだよね、メカっぽいやつら。持ってる武器も見たことないし、あんなん誰が作って操ってるのかわけわかんないんだけど。だがしかし、これはレアな研究対象と言えなくもないべこ。好きあらば奴らの武器を解析して、その技術を生かしてやるべこ。あんたに提供した武器もあんたのおかげで作れたんだから。これからも何か作れたら知らせるべこ。
Awesome, thanks. Well, bye for now.
ほんとサンキューペコ。モグラ嫌いを止めたから帰りは安心ペコ。
Nice.
おつペコでした。バイバイ。
Bye bye.
Great job as always, Sam. I'm guessing you must be pretty tired. Get yourself back to the THV Magellan and take a break. Oh, and tomorrow seems to be more talkative lately. Maybe the two of you could find time for a chat.
I would love to have a nice chat with Tomorrow. The last time we spent any time with her, we saw that she is not as helpless as we were led to believe. In fact, she was pretty freaking badass, fighting what I can only assume are the murder bots that the data scientist was referring to. Those red mechs that pop out of the tar. She was absolutely messing them up. It was really badass, actually. But she agreed to come back to the Magellan with us, and she seemed a lot happier. But we still haven't had a real conversation with her. So if we get the chance to do that, I would really like to. Before we do that, though, there's a couple of things that I want to take a look at. For example, sneaking boots. I definitely want to make one of these new SLLW assault rifles. And then... I'm wondering, should we make the sneaking boots? They might be nice for if and when we have to take out some bandits. Maybe I'll fabricate them both. Place in my backpack. Speaking of my backpack, what do I have on me right now? Oh, I can also equip my new AI camo suit. I wanted to take a look... Okay, so I've got a lot of stuff on my back right now. Like, a lot, actually. A bunch of assault rifles, shotguns, grenades. Yeah, we got a ton of stuff. Power gloves. And then I've also got a lot of stuff in my truck. We've got stuff for Rainbow Valley and the F2 South Distribution Center. We've got stuff for the Dowser. That's stuff that honestly we're never going to probably drop off. So I'm going to entrust a lot of this here to other porters to pick up.
Your service in transporting this cargo is appreciated.
Oh, Sam's strength and stamina is absolutely unreal. Like, the fact he can carry all this stuff no problem is just like... It never fails to blow my mind. Bye-bye. The Magellan's here. Before we go aboard and rest, though, I'm wondering... We've got a lot of supplies on board the truck right now. Wondering if we should go drop them off at one of these auto-paver locations. Like this one over here. Well, actually... Let's see how much we actually have. We've got 240 metals, 240 ceramics, 40 resins, 120 special alloys. If we can take more metals from our girl here, maybe I'll go build a road before bed. Maybe I'll go build a highway before bed, you know, as you do. Oh yeah, she's got some metals we can claim. Let's grab those, and then let's grab some ceramics as well. She doesn't have a ton of supplies, but she does have some. Let's load these into the truck. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna head down to the bandit base. We're gonna go wipe them all out and then take all the supplies that we can get from in the base, go build some highways, and then we'll rest for the night. How does that sound? Oh, I got a text from the data scientist. Thanks for the pizza and sides. That pie was delicious, but it was those sides that really made my day. A concealed compartment in the bottom of the box? Pure genius. My mole mines are a great defense, but having guns is so much greater. Agreeing to join the chiral network was the least I could offer in return. Oh, so there you go. That's why the pizza was 33 kilograms, because underneath it was some guns. Is it okay if I make an extra order? Someone please let me know. Go ahead and order anything else that you want, says the pizza chef. Thank you, you're the best. Sounds like we might have some more pizza deliveries to do in the future, but good to know there might be some supplies hiding underneath the pizza itself. So it wasn't a depleted uranium pizza after all. Alrighty. It's been a while since we fought any bandits. I'm ready to do so, but I'm a little bit nervous. I can't lie. Also, is that another mine out there, do you think? Hang on, quick detour. Let's go see what this place is about. It looks pretty old and dilapidated. It doesn't look like it's in use. Which makes me think maybe it's a mine. I like driving over these sand dunes. It looks so cool. No, I do not think it is a mine. What is this a bandit base? I don't know what this is. Hang on. It's just like an abandoned warehouse. There's no one in here? It very well could be a trap. And you know what they say about curiosity and cats, right? Huh. It's like strangely empty. It's like so empty that I don't even think there's a trap. Maybe this is somewhere the main story will take me later. My first thought was that it was a mine that we needed to get back into commission, but doesn't look like a mine, and then it also doesn't look like a bandit base, because I don't see anybody here, so... Very,
Okay.
very strange. Okay then, indeed. Alright, let's leave this place alone. I'm not gonna get too far off track from the original plan. Bandits, then highway construction, then rest. That's still the plan. We're gonna leave this alone for now. Maybe we'll head out here later. Who knows? Because it seems very suspicious that there's just an empty building there. So you've got to think maybe the main story will lead us there later or something like that. I 1000% thought that Higgs was about to spring up and nut tap Sam. Not the nut tap. Not the non-consensual nut tap. Well, I'm glad that didn't happen. Dang, lots of other porters are using the road that I restored, which has given me lots of likes. Oh, Higgs definitely seems like the type. Absolutely. Oh wait, is this a auto paver right here? I don't think this is the next section of highway, but I think it is a section of highway that we're gonna have to restore, so Why don't we make our first drop-off of materials here, and then whatever we get in the bandit base can go in the next area. Restore road. Needs a ton of chiral crystals, wow. And then a ton of stuff that's, wow, it's not even going to be half built, even though we're going to deposit all the materials that we have. That's crazy. Okay, well, speaking of pausing here, I'm going to leave my truck here so it doesn't get caught up in the thick of the battle, and I'm going to take a minute to scout things out. So yeah, we've got survivalists there. I assume there's one up there as well. Might be easier if we use Dollman for this. Let's see. Man, all this pizza talk, and I could have some homemade pizza right now, but I'll just go get some pizza tomorrow from my local pizzeria. Why? It'll be a Monday, and it's a night where each slice is $1? Hell yeah! Dollar slices sound sick. Okay. There's a guy. There's a guy. I mean, there's a lot of guys here for sure, but they're all pretty spread out, which is good. I think our biggest issue is going to be the approach. I'm not sure how we're going to approach without being seen. 'Cause there's multiple watchtowers. There's this truck. Yeah. The approach is definitely going to be the toughest part. I'm just going to try to mark everybody that I can. I'm sure there's some people I can't see from here, but if we can at least get the majority of the people marked, that makes my life a little bit easier. Yeah, like, in an ideal world,
Heads up.
I would like to try to sneak up on this base, but I don't know if that's really going to be possible. Maybe now's the time to put on my other pair of boots. My sneaking boots. Yeah, like, look how far the light from the watchtower reaches. They're gonna be able to see me from quite a ways away. Okay, let's go. This is my opening. Nope, wrong button. I haven't played the game in a week, and you can tell because I keep pressing wrong buttons. Okay. I got this far in. The truck's over there. I think I might be able to sneak up here. Just gotta wait for the right moment. Okay, let's go. If we could do this quietly, that would obviously be best case scenario, so let's see if we can do just that. Okay. Nice. One down. Two down. Okay. Good start. Oh shit, did someone see me? Who saw me? Oh, there's someone in that tent. Fuck. No, they didn't see me. They see the dead body that's in there. Okay, fair enough. I didn't realize the truck would drive right in here. Dang it. And so ends my undercover operation, but at least we got a couple of them down before we really had to start fighting. Alright, guns out. Guns out, let's do this. Let's try out the shotgun. The music got so epic, oh my god. Go. One down. Two down. Three down. Four. I keep punching and I don't want to punch. I'm trying to reload. Okay, anyway. It's fine. So there's one there, one there, one there. One behind me. Now's probably a good time for a grenade. Let's see. Go. I got him. Hey, Meerkat, no worries. Lurk away. Good to see you, though. Hope you're enjoying Star Trek. Oh, shit. I missed. There we go. Get the shotgun back out. I don't think there's many left. I'm actually going to deal with the guy behind me last, believe it or not. There's more guys over here I need to take care of. There we go. Oh, there's so many materials here, though. When we're done this, I'm going to be able to get so much metal and so much ceramics to build so many highways. She says, things I never thought I'd say excitedly. I can't wait to build all these highways. Alright, I think it's just the two guys left in each respective tower now. I don't think I have a sniper rifle anymore, unfortunately. So we are still gonna have to get up close. See down? The millennials yearn for smooth highways. Seriously. Alright, I think there's only one guy left. Again, the stealth mission didn't go exactly as I hoped, but in the end it all turned out okay. Take down this last guy, then we'll go get my truck, come in, and take all the materials we can carry. Nice. Enemy base neutralized. There we go, folks. Great work, Sam. You the man. Yeah, catch your breath. Jeez, that was crazy. Alright, guess we can take off the stealth boots now, or the sneaking boots, put back on our trekking boots. We'll put away our gun, and like I said, I'm gonna go get the truck. Hey Sharp, how are you? Happy Sunday! Hope you had a great weekend. Welcome back to Death Stranding 2. We just took out a base full of enemies, and now we're gonna go grab our truck so we can loot the place clean. I saw Gen 10 was announced. Yes, we haven't had a stream since the new generation of Pokemon was officially announced. Wind and Waves. I absolutely love the look of the little fire doggy Pokemon. He's literally just a Pomeranian puff. But as you saw in the Discord, I hope and I pray that they keep that little guy on 2 legs. Because God knows, if history repeats itself, they will not. Everyone knows how I feel about Sweet Sprigatito, one of the best starters ever created in my opinion. And then her evolution line is just absolutely terrible because they made her into a weird humanoid instead of just making her into a, you know, lion. So I can only pray that they keep my sweet Pombon on 4 legs, but I'm trying not to get my hopes up too much. Alrighty.
You're mine. Wowzer!
Let's get all we can. Now there's a blood bag, but these guys are on top of it? Oh no, I got it. Okay. There we go. We definitely want one of those. Blood bag. Okay. Yeah, I'm excited. I gotta be honest, I know this is gonna be a weird thing to say, but one of the things I'm most excited about is the fact that it's not coming out until 2027. I know that that's weird. You're like, what? Wouldn't you rather it come out right now? But no, genuinely, I'm glad that they are taking their time. They're not rushing, and hopefully that means this next game will be of much higher quality than the last mainline Pokemon game, which, as you guys know, I was a little bit disappointed in. Scarlet and Violet, at least from a visuals and performance perspective, I was quite disappointed in those games. So I'm hoping the fact that it's not coming out till next year means they've got a ton of time to polish it up, get it looking good, get it running good, and yeah, I'm cautiously optimistic. I'm excited. I mean, as a Pokemon fan, I'm gonna get the game no matter what. It's not like I'm waiting till the reviews are out and then I'll decide. Like, let's be real, I will be getting the game no matter what. But again, I'm not mad that they're taking their time to really put what hopefully will be an extra layer of polish on it.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I was very pleasantly surprised by the performance of Pokemon Legends ZA. It ran so much better than Scarlet and Violet did. So I can only hope that means they figured out their issues and can at least make the game run really nice. And yeah, another year should give it some polish. Obviously, the game is going to be a Nintendo Switch 2 exclusive as well, so they're going to be able to use all the new hardware to hopefully give us a really great experience.
Gotta stretch my legs.
No, don't catch your breath. I need you to unlock. There we go. What do we got in here? Smart drugs for Hartman's lab, blood bag, and a bunch of medals. We can load all that into the pickup off-roader. Yeah, hopefully they do allow us to enter buildings again. In Legends ZA, you could enter buildings, not all of them, which makes sense. I mean, the size of Lumio City makes it such that you can't go into every single building, but there were buildings you could go in, which was nice, because again, that was just so dumb that that was a thing you could not do in Scarlet and Violet. Like, what? Part of a good Pokemon game is running around town, breaking and entering into everyone's house and looking for items. But yeah, it should be interesting. Now, I mean, obviously the game, it appears to be based on real-life Philippines, which means it's obviously going to be an archipelago of sorts, a bunch of islands and a lot of water. The last time Pokemon did an island region was Alola, and Alola is by far my least favorite Pokemon generation. So I guess, you know, I'm trying not to let that sort of taint my expectations. This is obviously going to be a completely different gen, and just because this one also takes place in tropical islands doesn't mean it's going to be like Sun and Moon. But I really didn't like Sun and Moon, so hopefully it doesn't take that direction. A happy small family enjoying their Sunday meal. A 10-year-old kid busting down their door demanding items. Yeah, that's me. That's me, alright. Alright, I think we might have looted the place clean. I don't think there's anything else. Oh, no, I spoke too soon. There's a couple of other post boxes here that we can hack. So let's do just that. I'm not sure if that's the word for this. Post box? Cargo box? I don't know. A box that I need to hack that has stuff inside. Like a powdered vegetable set, honey apples, metals, ceramics, and chemicals. Alright, I think there was one more box up here. Is it disguised? I'm so confused. Is there... Oh, yeah, that's a fake rock. Wow. That is good hologram technology. That was a very realistic looking rock. I am impressed. Alright, we got more smart drugs. Metals, ceramics. And then I want the blood bag in my suit. Alright, we have got a ton of road building materials. Let's hope it's enough to extend this highway of ours. So, I'm actually not going to head back to the spot where we just donated materials. The next sort of continuous section of highway that we need to build if we want to expand is up a little ways in the canyon. So that's where I'm going to go next. Things we do to build a nice highway. Sun's coming up. We spent all night fighting bandits and looting their corpses. As you can see, there's a ton of mines on these roads, which sucks. So hopefully when we build the highway across, that'll get rid of some of these as well. Highway, or auto paver as they're called, is right here. Let's see if we can do some building.
Okay.
Restore road. It needs a lot of materials, but we come bearing a lot of materials. So we might be close. Yeah, we're not quite there. But we're close. We need just a few more metals. 400 metals. And we'll build this section of highway. So, Hartman's lab is just up over the hill here. I don't know how much of any materials he has left, because I think I might have raided him pretty well clean last time we were there, but we'll go give it a look. I think we also have some stuff we can deliver to his lab. So let's climb up the hill here and go visit him. Yeah, there's mutant plant samples over here that we can deliver to Hartman's lab, so let's pick these up. But yeah, how was everybody else's weekend? Did anybody else get up to anything cool? My weekend was kind of exciting, honestly. I went to the card show today, as I mentioned, and picked up some really nice Pokemon cards from my collection. And then Friday night, some of Alana's medical school friends were in town, so we went out for dinner, and dinner turned into drinks, and drinks turned into a random dive bar, and I'll be honest, I definitely got a little bit intoxicated, but I had an absolute blast. It was a great time. I paid for it on Saturday. I spent most of Saturday in bed, but, you know, it's not even a bad thing. Sometimes it's good to have an excuse to spend your Saturday in bed, and that's exactly what I did, so It was a really fun weekend, gotta be honest. Sad to go back to work tomorrow. Your nieces kicked your butt in bicycle races on Saturday? Oh, that's cute. Get it, girls. Oh, is the terminal right here? Yeah. Alrighty, we've got... Oh, I got a bunch of stuff. 2 packages of smart drugs, whatever those are, and also mutant plant samples.
Thank you for coming back. Please wait while I check orders.
Our good old pukey friend here. Mutant plant? Audrey the Second?
You really went above and beyond. My research is really going to kick on now.
Least I can do, seeing as you have to deal with living a life that consists of puking every 23 minutes, so happy to help in whatever small way I can. That gets us to level 3 as well with the hydrologist.
With your support, my research has advanced leaps and bounds. Take this data. You should find it invaluable.
That's sick. Extra battery level 3. It boasts superior capacity to the level 2 version despite being the same size.
I am increasing the amount of materials you can use here. My way of helping you.
That's exactly what I like to hear, because I'm literally here for materials, so thank you very much. Our bridge link goes up to level 41, getting us to overall porter grade 173.
I've succeeded in further increasing the capacity of the extra battery. I say I did this, but I only managed to do so because of your considerable assistance. I'd like to pursue this line of research a bit more, I think. By the way, how is Hartman's health? You might not be aware of this, but he was helping me with my hydrology research. We were partners, you could say. Research associates, that is. When he returned from his brief visit to the beach, his body retained trace amounts of water. It was these samples that I used to carry out my research. But I understood that the trips had begun to take a toll on his heart. So I can't help but worry still. Look after him for me.
Will do. How did you and Hartman first meet, anyway?
Hartman and I both belong to a community of people dealing with 21 minutes.
Oh, I said 23 earlier. It's 21 minute
Anxiety
syndromes.
Association. I first met him at one
I
of
didn't
our
realize there were
meetings.
so many of them that they have
Naturally,
associations
these
and
meetings only ran
meetings.
for 20 minutes, so we got to know each other with
The
right
meetings only
exchanging
ran
mails
for 20
afterwards.
minutes. Okay, yeah, fair
We
enough.
conversed at length about our shared struggles and grew closer through our joint research activities.
Alright, well, I'd best be on my way.
I hope I can call on you again. Please, tell our friend I say hello.
Alrighty, well, before I go, I'm going to take as many materials as I can. I can also entrust some of this cargo to you as well, the powdered vegetable set and the honeyed apples.
Your service in transporting
I'm not
this
going to be
cargo is
heading out
appreciated.
west at this time, so better to entrust it rather than leaving it sitting in my truck forever. And now let's claim materials. So we need as much metal as we can take. As much ceramics as we can take. As much chiral crystals as we can take. Okay. All this is going in the truck. Weekend gaming has largely been Dice a Million. It's like Balatro, but with dice. I saw you posted it in Discord, Bronny. I've been meaning to take a look, because it definitely sounds like something that me and maybe even Alana would be interested in. So, thanks for the recommendation. Alrighty. We'll definitely be able to build one more section of highway now, and hopefully we'll be able to build 2, but at the very least we should be able to put a lot of materials into the second part, even if we don't fully finish it off, but we'll see. Down the mountain we go. to the next auto paver. Forgot how steep this is. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have took the truck down here. Oh, I'm gonna regret this. Please don't flip. Please don't flip. We're good. We're good. I've completely taken my foot off the gas. No gas, but also no brake. We're just gonna roll. Oh yeah, we're good. We're good. We're good. Phew. You also spend some time unlocking more cars in Forza Horizon 5. Awesome. Are you going to be getting Forza Horizon 6 when it comes out? It looks pretty cool. I mean, I'm not a race game kind of gal, but the Japanese setting has honestly piqued my interest a little bit. Kirkus says, see, I would spend all my time on this building highways. I mean, we have spent a significant portion of this playthrough building highways, so you would get no judgment from me, Kirkus, because it's basically what I'm doing. Speaking of, we're gonna complete this section of highway now. So satisfying having a nice highway. Oh, look at that! Connecting to the last bit of highway. Smooth, smooth road. You love to see it. You love to see it. Alright, that's another section complete. Let's ride this down to the end and then see how many materials we can contribute to the next section. It's like games that have waypoint sites, I always unlock those first. Yeah, as a completionist, I struggle to just like go past objectives and not fully do everything. You know, I like having a complete map as much as I can without it being annoying, and especially on stream sometimes I'm a little bit less completionist because I'm cognizant of the fact that me going around building every highway might not be what some people consider entertaining, but I can never just completely ignore all of it. You know, I've got to at least do what I can. Alright, yeah, this section of highway needed a lot of materials. Even with everything we're contributing right now, we're still not going to be done, unfortunately, but we're chipping away at it. Chipping away at it. Alright, well that's all we can do for right now. We've kicked bandit butt. We've done some deliveries. We've rebuilt sections of highway. I think it is about time that we return to the Magellan now. For Sam to take a shower and get some rest, and hopefully have a bit of a conversation with our mystery girl tomorrow. So let's head back to the data scientist's shelter. That's where the Magellan was last parked. Maneuver my truck, turn around all these obstacles. Luckily, the Magellan is a big ship, so you can see it from pretty far away to know that I'm going in the right direction. Oops, rock. Okay, here we are. Thanks for the hydration, Bronny. Sam's gonna rest, and so am I. Let's hydrate.
Fragile? What is tomorrow? We didn't have that where I came from. I don't understand what it means.
You know what will happen to these buds? They will turn into flowers. In the space of a day, they'll have completely changed. Living things can't help but change, you see. They can't stay the same forever.
where I came from, nothing ever changed. So does that mean I'm not alive?
Listen. You are alive. The person you were yesterday is different from the one you are today, and the one you'll be tomorrow. You're changing. That's what living is. To change and to embrace change. To transform.
Whoa! Wait a minute. Oh, I was gonna say. But it looked like for a second there,
Yesterday becomes today.
she wasn't
which in
fully
turn
killing
becomes
it.
tomorrow.
She's just gotta learn how to control her
They're all
powers,
connected.
that's all.
For better or worse.
We believe in you, Tomorrow.
And death is not the end.
Death is not the end.
Welcome back, Sam. You should get some rest.
All right. Good night.
Well, guess we're not gonna have a conversation. But I guess it's for the best. I am covered in blood. Maybe we need a shower first. Is your finger burn healed now? It is, thankfully. Thankfully, it did not last very long. It was fairly painful, but also fairly short in duration, so I'll take it. Looks like Sam is gonna go to sleep completely covered in blood without showering. I don't know why he does this. Just straight to bed. I don't know, Malice. This is a weird dude, okay? Sam is a weird dude. Okay, now that we're awake, I guess we can go shower? I can only imagine you must smell disgusting.
Your assistance has been personally requested once more. Access the data scientist delivery terminal to undertake this main order. One more thing. The details of this particular order merit careful review. Or so I've been informed. Don't let them down, Sam.
Careful review. Okay, noted. But yes, time to rinse ourselves with hot water. He doesn't cover his feet to protect them whilst asleep either. God, one of these days a monster is gonna eat his toes. All right. Much better. We have showered and cleaned up. Thank God. How you doing, doll man?
Woo-hoo-hoo! Looking clean as a whistle.
Thank you for noticing.
So that was the esteemed data scientist. They didn't take much convincing to become a part of the chiral network after all, did they? I suppose the appeal of APAS's analytical capabilities was too much to ignore. And they must be quite the fan of pizza, too. The considerable weight of our last delivery did not escape my notice. Just how many pizzas do you think the chef was able to pack into that container?
Well, we found out the chef packed a little bit more than pizzas in that container, hence the weight. Alrighty, let's customize our look a little bit before we go. So we got our new AI camo on. Let's get Dollman back to his original outfit. We can get the BB container back to its original color as well. And then let's put on the drawbridge hat today. Wear it backwards like a cool dude. Any sunglasses? Oh, we've got Hartman's glasses now. A pair of glasses similar to those usually worn by Hartman. They appeared in Sam's private room without him or Dollman noticing. Wearing these glasses really makes you feel like Hartman, minus the regular cardiac arrests, of course. Fitted with special lenses that block direct and reflected sunlight. I feel like they are a little bit too small for Sam's face. They look a little silly, so I'm gonna hold off on those, I think. In terms of my backpack, am I able to fabricate new parts from down here? Yes. We may as well fabricate a battery level 3, because apparently it's the same size as battery level 2, but with more capacity, so let's recycle battery level 2, and then attach battery level 3 instead. I like how the game isn't silly enough to pretend that you'd pick a hood that wasn't the otter hood. Yeah, they don't even give you another option. It's otter hood or bust, which, like you said, is the only real option anyway. Alright, let's go see what our next mission is, I suppose. Off we go.
Yeah.
I was thinking I should teach tomorrow.
She's napping and hovering?
To do that, I need to do some studying myself. Can you take a look at this?
Examine the life cycle of each organism depicted and select the answer that best fits in the question mark icon's position. I didn't realize we were going to be in science class today. Okay, so if seeds are to plants are to blooms and humans are to babies are to children, then platypus egg is to platypus. I hope the answer is not platypus semen. I love platypus. I don't want to think about their semen. I assume it's platypus egg. Yay! I passed!
Thanks for the input.
Woo!
Have a safe trip, Sam.
You're welcome tomorrow. Now you can learn all about the life cycle of platypi.
Let's continue.
I don't wanna.
I hate how Sam has still not had the chance to speak properly with Tomorrow, but at least we're helping out with her education. We're gonna leave Rainy to teacher duties. Hey, Euro!
Platypus semen sure is one way to join stream.
Sure is, isn't it? You arrived just at the right time. Welcome to the wild and beautiful mind of Hideo Kojima. What's up, Euro? Thank you so much for the 70-month resub. That's crazy. As always, enjoy your ad-free viewing, your sub badge, your emotes. Happy Sunday. Hope you had a nice weekend. Welcome back to Death Stranding 2. We are apparently teaching Tomorrow about the ways of life, and we had to pitch in there with our answer, platypus egg. Now we're going to pick up our next main mission here from the data scientist, who is apparently a real-life VTuber, which is kind of cool. Alright, our next main order is recover an old BB pod from the armed survivalist base. Oh god, okay. Well, that's not good. Your next destination is the Motherhood. The Motherhood are highly suspicious of any outsiders and have made the delivery of an old BB pod a condition for their cooperation. Be sure to consult the corpus before visiting. Recover the old BB pod from the armed survivalists' base. What is the Motherhood? Be sure to read the Motherhood's databank entry carefully before visiting. Okay. Your next port of call is the Motherhood. Bronny says, oh, they insane and weird. Got it. The area around the facility is dangerous, and sightings of an armed survivalist base nearby have made local residents extremely wary of outsiders. The Motherhood have asked you to retrieve an old BB pod from the armed survivalist's base. It seems they attacked the porter who was transporting the pod and stole it along with all his other cargo. The Motherhood have indicated that they'd be willing to cooperate with Drawbridge if you recover the pod. Okay, interesting. I guess we'll do it. So, step one is to go to the survivalist base here. There's an armed survivalist base surrounded by rivers. A bridge on the north side allows for vehicle access. From here, the survivalists patrol the surrounding area. Reports suggest that they attack porters who operate nearby. And then there's also desert. Australia's largest desert extends across the northeast of the continent. This area is located in the southern part of that desert. Porters have reported hearing strange explosions when traveling nearby. Okay, this should be great. Got it. Luckily, I know we've got enough guns and that good stuff from our last encounter, so I'm not worried about that. Let's take a look at our A-Pass enhancements. Oh, this is the one I've been waiting for. Instant cargo binding. It instantaneously generates an electromagnetic field whenever Sam falls over, binding his cargo and preventing it from scattering. It drains a small amount of energy from Sam's battery pack upon activation. A wait time is required after each activation before the enhancement is ready to bind again. That sounds like it will come in handy. And then we can also pick up this carrier handling boost. It dramatically improves the floating carrier's maneuverability when Sam is riding it. Now, I've never rid a floating carrier before, but if and when we ever do so, we will do it like a pro.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Alright, so I guess I'll ride my truck out until we're close by the base, park it, head into the base, see what we can do, and then go from there. I just need to look on my map. Yeah, so I need to place a marker here.
Commencing delivery route finalized.
Okay. Clumsy protection. Kojima knows of your carelessness, Steph. Wow, look at the mountains up there. That is gorgeous. What a beautiful day here in Australia. Grab a fruit drink for the data scientist as we head east. Woohoo! Looks like there's another auto paver coming up. Obviously, I do not have any supplies right now, so... There's also a fluffy animal plushie we can pick up. Nice. Look at this. Look at all these trees next to the river. This is so nice. Alrighty, this might be where we have to ditch the truck.
Okay.
So... Yeah, I mean, we could go north and then go up and around the bridge, but I feel like that's probably not the smartest way. Let's do a little bit of scouting here if we can. Let's toss Dollman as far as we can.
Reporting for duty.
Whee! Alright. Oh, yeah. They are on the bridge, for sure. And then there's also a guy there. Oh, there's a truck. Driving around, patrolling. A guy there. A guy there. Is there only one guy on the backside? If that's the play, then that might be our infiltration point on the backside. Phrasing. Love how it took me a half second to even realize what I said, and then I was like, oh yeah, I heard it. I heard it. That'll be our infiltration point. Okay. I'm sure I might have missed one or two, but I think I've got everybody marked. There's actually not a ton of them over here.
Stick a fork in me, Sam. And we're back.
Which is nice. So, we're gonna have to take... Well, see, the issue is, though... As much as I want to infiltrate the back door, crossing that river might be a problem. Okay, first things first. Climbing anchor. Let's deploy that right here. And let's climb down. Nice. Okay. Now let's see. I actually might be able to cross right here. You rage quit Cairn twice this weekend? Oh no! Nothing worse than rage quitting a game that you're enjoying. What happened? Here doesn't look like it's too deep. There's kind of some rocks and stuff to break it up. I think we might be able to cross here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come in, clear out the base, then we'll go back the way we came, get our truck, and then take the long route around, cross the bridge, and bring it up here so we can get as much of the cargo as we can. That's gonna be my plan. Alright, we may as well switch shoes, put on our sneaky shoes. Wrong tab. Sneaky shoes. Also, it is a bright sunny day. We may as well put our glasses on. Flip our hat around so we don't get too much of a sunburn. Now, away we go. Alrighty. So there's the guy there, obviously. That's the one we need to look out for. He's not exactly looking this way, so we'll see. This might not work at all, but...
Trouble nearby.
We'll try it. Worst comes to worst, we start shooting, but... I don't think he's actually looking my way, so we might be able to pull this off. Nice. Nice. Alright. He wasn't looking this way after all. One down. Oh, shit. Fuck. There's a guy coming my way. Let's see. This gun is silent. I got him. Everybody else is on edge now, though. Not ideal. I don't think I fully blew my cover. Oh, here's another one. A silent assault rifle is incredible. Stealth? You mean another action segment? In this case, it very well could turn into an action segment, so stay tuned. So far, so good, though, thanks to this handy-dandy stealth or silenced assault rifle that I have. Which is crazy. I didn't even know they made silenced assault rifles, but anyway. What do I know about guns? There we go. Our cover hasn't been blown yet, folks. Not yet. Okay. Who do we got left? We got one down there. 2 down there, 3, 4, 5, 5 on the bridge, and the armed truck. Fuck. Here I thought we were, like, almost done. But alas, there are more. Okay. Now, there's a bunch of guys coming across the bridge. How far are they coming? One, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 of them there, and then one on my left. I'm gonna try to take this guy out. I'm not sure I like the extra combat they have added in this one. Yeah, I mean, I know it's been a long time since I played the first game, but was there this much combat in the first game? I don't know. Feels like there has been a lot. I mean, some of it for sure was optional. Like that last bandit base we took on was definitely optional. But, like, this is a main story quest, so... not optional here. Oh, shit. I didn't even realize they were right there. Alright. There's... I think our stealth days are over. And then I started firing. shot him in the butthole. Shotgun shot to the butthole is one way to ruin your day. Alright, who's left? Guys on the bridge? Any more guys over here? I don't think so. I think it's just the guys on the bridge. Oh, and the truck, right. Grenade? Nice. Oh, I think that was the last guy, because it just popped up enemy base neutralized. Nice. That wasn't so bad. Alrighty. So, let's go get the truck and bring it around, and then we'll grab all our loot. It always helps when you can stealth, like, at least the first half of the base. Then you take the rest of them by surprise. Speaking of taking things, I will take their truck and use it to go get my truck. Back here in a minute. Over the sand dunes. They look so cool. Wow. Wow. We've talked about the graphical fidelity of this game before, obviously, but holy crap. I need to comment on it again, because I love these sand dunes. It's crazy how different the environment can change, too. It's like river, trees and grass, sand dunes. They had a lot of these mines set up here. Where is my truck anyway? I should maybe mark it on the map. That would maybe be, you know, helpful. Where is my truck? There it is. Dang, there's a lot of these mines around, actually. It's kind of annoying. Oh, there's some stuff in this truck. I wonder what's in here. I'll take a look and maybe transfer it. There's my truck. Okay, what's in this truck? Cargo management. Oh, just a single shotgun? It looked like way more. Oh, okay. Anyway. That's what's in our truck. Let's, recycle some of these things that are... Or drop some of these things that are lower value. Yeah, we've got some used blood bags we can drop. Just offload some of this stuff. Good. MP grenades used. This blood grenade's almost out. Okay. Back in my truck. Now let's go back to the base and loot everything we can find. Including the BB pod that we need to use to go meet the Motherhood. Which, speaking of, now that I remember, maybe we should go read the corpus entry for the Motherhood, like they recommended. Where would I find them? People? Not enemies, maybe. Tech, creatures, abilities, facilities. Oh, here we go. The Motherhood. Humans are born from their mother's wombs. Every single birth is a cause for celebration. Expressions such as Mother Earth and Mother Nature are indicative of the productive abundance of the world around us. We are surrounded and shrouded by motherly bonds. But our world, once lush and overflowing with love, has been ravaged by the Death Stranding. Even this shelter is surrounded by armed survivalists, making the local area extremely dangerous. The people who live here are very wary of outsiders. The code required to open the door and overcome their suspicion is the date of your own birth. My own birth! Oh, interesting! Okay. And that is why they said check the codex before you go. Otherwise, we would not have known the password. They're gonna be super hippies or totally gross, aren't they? Yeah, probably. At least we know the password now. It's my birthday. I also like how the gameplay recording stopped when I revealed my birthday. Surprise, surprise, it's May 8th. Meowdy, I'm not lurking. How was Star Trek, Meerkat? Let's see if I can get up here. Come on! Yeah! There we go. There we go. Alright. Let's loot this place dry. We got metals.
Okay.
Secret pizza sauce? Whoa! A special sauce created by the pizza chef using a secret recipe that has a tomato base but also contains miso and soy sauce, giving it a distinctly Japanese flavor. Dang. Seems pretty cool. Well, we'll definitely grab all that. Oh, you know, average things. The captain almost getting married to a holodeck program, interdimensional wars, sexy dresses, the works. Sounds like a great episode to me. Alright.
Gotta stretch my legs.
Here we've got the old BB pod, a first-generation BB pod once used in the UCA. It serves both as an incubator for babies and as a BT sensor. It has been stolen by the armed survivalists, despite there being no bridge baby inside. There's also facility repair materials and a radar unit in here, as well as some resins and chemicals. So we're going to be taking all of that.
Looks like you have what was requested. All that remains now is to drop it off.
That's the plan. First, though, I gotta put some of this stuff on my back in the truck. Like the resins, the radar unit, the chemicals, facility repair materials, and resins are all going in the truck. Alright. What else is there to loot before we go? Metals and chemicals. If I stretch your legs, you mean hack this container, then yes. Blood bag. Metals. Truck's actually almost full. Which is crazy, because it has such a high capacity, so it goes to show how much stuff we've looted from here. Speaking of, let's arrange some of this stuff a little better. And I think we're good. I think we can head north now to the Motherhood. Like Bronny says, I have a feeling they're going to be, quote, super hippies or totally gross. Aren't they? Yeah, I can only imagine the Motherhood is going to be in an interesting place, but let's go find out for ourselves. So if we look on the map, we head straight north from here. They are literally on the tip of the iceberg that is Australia. They are far out in the middle of absolute nowhere. So, that's where we're headed. Off we go. Thank God we got the truck so we don't have to hike through the sand dunes on foot. Is that the base of a volcano? Oh, maybe. Guess we'll find out as we get closer here. One thing I would definitely love to see for myself someday, to experience in real life, is sand dunes. Sand dunes look so cool and so different from any terrain I could ever see in Canada. I would love to go sand dune boarding. It'd just be so cool. Look at this. Also, so many porters are using my roads. Makes me feel good. The Motherhood sounds like a breeding cult. Yeah, it does sound a little bit like that, doesn't it, Meerkat? I'm worried. There are coastal dunes in Jersey? Oh, are there really? Don't even have to go all the way to Australia.
You're mine.
Ooh, it looks like the monorail might come out here if we can properly restore it. Look at that. I think that's a monorail station. It's crazy that it just goes from sand dunes into this rocky terrain with, like, short scrub bushes. Let's take a quick stop and, submit what materials we can to this monorail station. Need 600 chiral crystals, and over 1,000 resins and special alloys, so we'll just give it everything we got. Which won't be enough, but it'll be a start. Motherhood must live in this old, dilapidated building here? In fact, there's dunes down south of England. That's where our only native venomous lizards live. Wow, that's my fun fact of the day. Alright. Wait, how many people did it say lived in the Motherhood? I didn't notice before I got out of my car. I'm always interested as to how many people are living in a certain location. Let me see if I can go back in and get that. Ah. Dang it. Did anyone catch how many inhabitants there were here? I moved too fast. Alright, luckily we know the password. It's my birthday. There were 69 people in here.
That did it, Sam.
Whoa. Anybody home? I've got some stuff here. Specifically an old BB pod that you asked me to recover from the armed survivalist's base.
Thank you. I'll get this cargo processed right away. I'd say this is practically perfect. I had a feeling you were the right porter for the job.
Damn, thank you.
We've been waiting eagerly for your arrival. We're ready to join the chiral network.
Well, that was easy. Let's link them up. There you have it. The northeast corner of Australia has been added to the network. The Motherhood has joined the chiral network, specifically the Doctor. We've got new music data. Our firmware has been updated. And our stealth and bridge link levels went up, getting us to Porter Grade 175, meaning we are now officially a Master Carrier Level 2.
We appreciate your help. Before you go, I have another favor to ask of you. In private, where we won't be overheard.
Damn.
There's a back room just past that terminal. I'll be waiting.
Okay. I'm gonna go meet the Doctor face to face. I wish I wasn't so bloody. I guess I'll at least take off my sunglasses so I don't look like a total douche. Huh. Not very often do people wish to meet me face to face. I'm interested to see what this is all about. Oh!
What is this? We came here in peace.
You asked me to come in here. Why is everybody bald? Yeah, this place freaks me out. One of the armed guards there was pregnant. I hope they're not doing some weird forced breeding shit. Bronny says, oh, I called it. They are fucking weird.
They don't mean us any harm.
Colt! 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 Colt!
You must be Sam. Thank you. Couldn't have been easy getting here. Folks call me the Doctor. My sisters and I don't normally allow men inside, but for patients we make an exception. It's clear you've suffered greatly for this child's sake. Haven't you? May I, Sam?
Yeah.
Her head tattoo is crazy. Imagine getting a skull tattoo. That is badass. Must have hurt like a bitch.
Oh, these. They're chiral hands.
Huh? Oh!
So your BB's passed on.
Oh, wow.
You have dooms then, I take it.
I do. And it's given me an unusual gift. I can remove a BB from a still mother's womb without resorting to invasive surgery. And safely place it in a pod with minimal distress to the fetus.
Without using any tools whatsoever? So you're a psychic surgeon then?
A psychic midwife is what they call me. When I was with Bridges, I used these techniques.
Oh, she does have two right hands. That's crazy.
Sam, you may be suffering from persistent, complex bereavement disorder.
Is that why you called me here? To tell me I got issues?
Oh.
Sam, we're the Motherhood.
The what now?
This shelter is a safe space for mothers.
Women and children would come here seeking peace. They also came because I could examine still babies. I'd move the fetus to a pod and perform what I would call a transposed screening.
I guess that's why they call you Doctor. So, are you saying your technique allows you to treat still baby syndrome?
A BB pod is functionally no different than an incubator. And I was eager to bring our unborn children into the world. So, I thought I would give this little one a chance. Still baby or no, I was convinced I could bring a fetus to term outside the womb. So I placed him in the pod. And a moment later, his heart started beating. And then, after 3 minutes, it stopped. I tried as quickly as I could to get him back in the womb, but it was too late. The still baby was no longer viable. I'm sorry, Caesar.
Man, this game has so much to do with dead babies. I feel like there needs to be a content warning at the beginning.
Over time, I tried to refine the pod tech to find a way to help women and their children. But treatment and life extension are impossible. All I could do was look. Even so, word got around and mothers in need of support started coming here. But unfortunately, not long after, men came knocking too. Men who wanted women. What could I do? I was only a doctor who delivered babies. And nothing more. Luckily, I had strong women around me. Mothers who were willing to stand up and fight for the sake of us all.
But as soon as we decided to take up arms, our man friends only got bolder. If we don't fight back, they'll enslave us.
We can't and won't lay down our arms till our safety is guaranteed.
Where'd you get your hardware?
Weapons factory's been pumping them out non-stop. That's why all the locals around here are toting new toys. Got plenty more of their new releases in the armory downstairs.
Sam, we want you to shut down their operation and halt the spread of weapons.
Stop them, please. Please.
Prior to proceeding, we'll need to confirm the precise location of the factory. Let's make our way back to the DHV Magellan, Sam.
Sam, wait.
Yeah.
Please ask before you enter my abdomen.
There. All finished.
What the fuck? She just did a quick surgery on me? Oh, okay, cool. No consent needed to perform abdominal surgery. Wow, okay. That was a lot.
Sam, this is Tarman. We've got an emergency on our hands here. I'm afraid the DHV Magellan is out of action. We can't move an inch. A cursory inspection confirmed that some critical parts of the propulsion system have become clogged up with tar.
Perfect.
Our usual decontamination methods won't cut it. We'll need a special tar dissolvent to clear out the blockage. The F2 South Distribution Center was kind enough to source some for us. I'd like you to pick up the order on site, collect the cargo, and bring it back to the ship. Meanwhile, we'll be doing everything we can to keep ourselves from sinking further into the tar, as well as gathering information on the weapons factory. Don't let us down, Sam.
Well, that was a lot. What did she do? So it looks like she has dooms, which is the weird affliction that lots of people have that give them mystical powers. And her mystical powers are basically psychic surgery, for lack of a better word. She can reach into the human body and extract things without needing to physically cut them open. So apparently I had a little bullet casing somewhere in my abdomen, and she sensed it, and she plucked that sucker out of there. On the bright side, that place doesn't seem as culty as it originally did when I walked in there. It really does seem to just be a safe space for mothers and children. It seems that she's, a psychic midwife who's been trying her best to help out expectant mothers, and are now coming under siege from disgusting people who literally want to take them away for their own purposes. But yeah, the TLDR is she put her hands inside without asking. So yeah, and I mean, we've obviously known this from the beginning. Sam has struggled to come to terms with the fact that baby Lou is dead, and he is carrying around a corpse or an empty container. It's not quite clear, and again, the evidence continues to smack him in the face that he is undergoing some serious traumatic grief response. And there's nothing in that pod, nothing alive in that pod anyway, but that was just more confirmation of that. Is that a cannon on the roof? Over there? I don't know what that is. No, it's a crane. It's a crane on the roof of the Magellan. I really hope that she's telling the truth, but the matching outfits and everyone being shaved clean makes me sus still. That's true. That does give weird vibes. Yeah. Kind of makes me think of Mad Max, and I don't blame them trying to find a new place to hide from anyone who would abuse them. No, exactly, and I 100% want to help. But it looks like before we can help, we're going to need to help out the Magellan. The Magellan is stuck, and in order to get them unstuck, we've got to go all the way back to the F2 South Distribution Center, which is kind of crazy. It's times like these that make me happy that we at least have a somewhat usable highway network. So while obviously we can't take the highway all the way back there, we can take it some of the way. But for now, we're going to have to just start backtracking until we catch up with the highway and go back to the F2 South Distribution Center. So let's grab our truck, and then we've got a long drive ahead of us. Highway to the danger zone. But yeah, you're right. Usually, you know, non-culty people don't all dress the same and look the same and have shaved heads, but this is also, you know, a post-apocalyptic world, so I don't know. Maybe they don't have any shampoo and they decided going bald is just easier for them. And I can't blame them for that, so I don't know. There could be a very reasonable explanation, or there could be a very culty explanation. I'm really not sure.
Hey, Sam, have you thought about using transponders? It'd make your life easier.
Transponders. Facilities where beach jumps, a form of instantaneous travel via the beach, can be performed. You can jump between any two transponders or facilities that contain transponders. Cargo and vehicles cannot travel via the beach. Any cargo you're carrying when making a beach jump will be placed in a private locker. Right, so I'm sure we could use that to teleport back there, but the fine print is what's making me hesitant. I'd rather not have to leave my vehicle behind, because I don't know how big this part is that we need to pick up. Plus, you know, we can just go for a little ride, see what we see, pick up some more cargo, and just make our way slowly back there. I'm not in a rush. I'm okay to drive back, I think. I'm all for people standing up to those oppressing them, but something still seems to be not the full picture. Yeah, I don't disagree with you on that. So yeah. I am not going to use the transponder to get back. I am going to take the good old-fashioned route on 4 wheels, go for a little explore in the desert, see what cargo we can pick up, and make our way Back to the other side. Is this a ramp? Is this just a random ramp? What is this? Why is this here? Whoa! You will not take any damage on landing after launching from a jump ramp, thanks to chiral particles used to increase your buoyancy in the air. Well, that was kind of cool. I'm gonna explore in the desert. Tiff, it's called a walkabout. Oh, right. Well, that's what we're doing here. That was fun.
You're mine.
And here I thought a random ramp in the middle of the desert was weird, but at the end of the day, it was actually a lot of fun. So we need to hit at least 88 miles per hour before a jump. I don't know if the Cybertruck can hit 88 miles per hour, but yeah, if we could hit that thing at high speed, that would be very fun. Where even am I right now? I should probably check. Okay, we're coming up along the side. We can make a quick... Yeah, we can basically stop at, like, all of the main routes as we go back and make deliveries. I think we've got a couple of things for the data scientists that we can drop off. I'm just gonna take this as an excuse to, oh wow, I can barely get up this hill. Take this as an excuse to hit up some places and make some deliveries on our way back. I should mark it, though. Let's see. There. That away. I don't think the truck's really built for these dunes, but it's moving. It's grooving. Next time we go on one of those ramps, we gotta go whee! Is this another auto paver? Looks like it. It needs so many supplies though, holy crap. I'm not even gonna bother to contribute to that right now. We wouldn't even make a dent in the requirements. Hey Idaho, how are you? Happy Sunday! Welcome back to Death Stranding 2. We're making some deliveries right now. Got a nice, relaxing Sunday evening. Hope you've had a great day so far. Thanks for stopping by. Alrighty, here's the data scientist. Our first stop. Hello, got deliveries. I've got secret pizza sauce, radar unit, fruit drinks, and fragrant sun candles. All the things you need for a nice cozy Sunday evening. Pizza, drinks, candles. And yes, the data scientist is a VTuber, for anyone just joining us. I don't know if Sam speaks Japanese or if in the future they created some sort of, you know, auto-translating tech, but it appears that the data scientist only speaks Japanese, and that's fine with us, because we get subtitles.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Nice, our porter level and our servicemanship level went up. Our career statistics now. We have delivered almost 2,900 kilograms of cargo, 152 unique pieces, over 154 kilometers. no way! Oh my god, is that a bunny hat? What? Okay, well, see, this is why I wanted to make the trip back here. We just got a Nusagi hat. A hat in the shape of a cute white bunny rabbit known as Nusagi. It was given to Sam by the data scientist as a token of her gratitude and is a testament to Sam's ability to hop to any task with gusto. When worn, the hat slightly slows the rate at which stamina is depleted, and also serves as a reminder of the data scientist's own irreproachable work ethic. Okay, I would have worn that hat no matter what, but the fact that it actually gives you a buff slows the rate at which stamina is depleted. This is gonna look so stupid and I'm so excited. A hat of +1 stamina, nice! So we've now got an otter hood and a rabbit hat. This is incredible. Yeah, we will be equipping that right away. Oh, it looks so stupid. It's even got a little bunny tail. Yes, see, this is why I wanted to take the long way back and make a couple of stops, because this is hilarious. Meerkat says, I don't know how to feel about this entire situation. What the fuck is happening? Kojima is happening. I hope Norman Reedus had to actually wear that for the mocap. This is incredible. Well, I guess we've now got our headgear for the rest of the game. Can't wait for all the very serious, epic, emotional cutscenes that are going to happen while we are wearing this stupid hat. Thank God our child already died, because imagine us having to go through that wearing this hat. Oh my god, this is so silly and I love it. Okay. Fantastic. Fantastic.
Sam, that is a veritable herd of chiral creatures.
Yeah, I see him.
Far more than we're equipped to handle. We should hurry and get away while we still can.
That's the plan, Stan.
Yeah! You're mine.
When we get to the most emotional moment, we're gonna be laughing instead. Oh no, there's so many bugs. I hate them. Alright, we're picking up so much cargo. Where are we, though? Oh, we're still making our way through these mountains. Do I have anything? I guess I should check and see what actual cargo I have. Because, like, did we have anything for the pizza chef? If we don't need to go see him. Hartman's lab. No, we don't have anything for the pizza chef, so I guess we don't need to go see him, but we should stop by Hartman's lab for sure. Although I guess we could stop by the pizza chef's house and see if he has anywhere else that he needs pizza delivered to. I mean, we're all the way out here. We may as well go on a pizza run or two. I see a bunch of stuff for Hartman's lab that we can pick up. Oh no, but there's a bunch more of these chiral creatures. Oh, there's so many of them. Thank God I'm in a truck. If I was on foot, I would die. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. I would die. Those chiral creatures look much too similar to bugs, specifically spiders, for me to want to be anywhere near them. Dang, we're picking up so much stuff for the data scientist. We'll drop it all off on our way back, so I'm going to take the same route back. Make some more deliveries. Maybe she has some more silly outfits for us to wear. Some matching glasses, maybe? The spiders just want hugs? Well, they're going to have to get hugs from someone else, because I'm not interested. I am not interested, sorry. Stray Stinky Cat built this bridge. Alrighty, hey pizza chef, anything you need me to do for you while I'm here?
Be advised that usage is restricted in
can do a quick pizza delivery if you got one. That's in my direction. Yep, deliver a piping hot pepperoni pizza to the architect. Oh, that's someone we haven't even met before. Well, we'll definitely do that. The architect wants a pizza delivered, but there's a strict time limit, and only Sam is up to the challenge. The architect will be delighted if you come through for him. Deliver a piping hot pepperoni pizza to earn his trust. Yeah, it looks like it's straight up here. Now, unfortunately, there is a BT area on the way. BT area to the northwest of the pizza chef. However, the terrain is flat, making it easy to move around, so hopefully we'll just be able to kind of gun it there.
This cargo has been designated Keep Flat and requires urgent delivery.
Got it. We'll put it right in the truck. Let's head out. Can you imagine getting a pizza delivery from a man with this hat on his head? I feel like it should earn me more tips, if anything. Keep flat or it will explode. So yeah, I didn't even know there was anyone up here. We haven't met the architect before, so not only are we going to get to complete a pizza delivery mission here, but we also might be able to make a new friend and expand the chiral network, so it's a win-win-win-win. I know, this is the BT area. You don't need to be so dramatic about it. We're just gonna gun it right through. Go in the right direction? No, actually, I need to cut this way. Oh, dang, look at the sky! What the heck? What are those red ribbons of light? BTs?
Be on your guard for BTs.
Yeah, I see him. I see him. Oh my god, there's so many of them. Holy crap, I don't think this guy gets pizzas delivered very often because, holy crap, it is not easy to get here. Keep going, Sam. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Are we going the right way? Yes, we are. Okay, keep going. Whoa! This is crazy! There's so many of them! Like, so many of them! Dozens! You gotta hurry before the pizza gets cold! Why would you live out here? The architect lives out here all alone, just meters away from an active BT field. Tiff's just taking her cyber jeep for a walk through the Nightmare Factory. Imagine getting tipped 15% for this. Damn, this is a crazy place to live. Okay, not only did we deliver a piping hot pepperoni pizza, we're also returning their helmet that I picked up at some point. A 2-for-1. Yeah, we better be getting a good tip for this. Wow, that was nuts.
Wait, is this what I think it is? Is this a pizza made by you-know-who? I'll confirm order status right away. Don't want that pie to get cold on me. Now that's fast. And I mean really fast.
That's right, I got you a pizza in 2 minutes and 11 seconds through a BT field.
Thanks for the extra cargo drop. Could have sworn it was lost for good.
And now you can wear your helmet while you eat your pizza.
Damn, that really hit the spot. I can't thank you enough.
I gotta be honest, I never want to visit you ever again, Architect. This is your one and only pizza delivery after what it took to get here.
I'd like you to connect my shelter to the chiral network.
Oh, well, at least we get this reward. An expansion of the chiral network is well worth what we had to do to get here, in my opinion. You got that pizza faster than an ambulance. Nice! There we go. Now we got that section filled in. New strand established. The architect has joined the chiral network. We got new structure data for something called a chiral bridge. A chiralgram in the form of a bridge. It can be built on complex terrain with its angle selected during construction. Be aware that chiral bridges will disappear during periods of timefall. That's good to keep in mind.
Displaying your current porter grade.
That hat is really good. Thank you, Malice, isn't it? I love it too. I'm telling you, I don't think I'm going to take this off for the rest of the game.
I'm really online. Incredible. Oh, I've just shared my chiral bridge schematic with you. You should be able to build it right away if you happen to have a level 2 PCC in your possession. These bridges can be crossed more quickly than standard ones, though they won't function properly when it's raining. They're a little something I whipped up as a thank you. Really didn't take very long either. You know, that pizza really made my day. Actually, I'm the one who built his restaurant's oven. Glad to see that he's been making the most of it. It's not easy being an architect these days. I just wish I had the freedom to do my job properly.
I feel like this is the dumbest question ever. Why is it hard to be an architect these days? You know, the world's in ruin and no one's building anything. I gotta be honest, I'm just gonna be on my way.
It's nice getting a chance to talk with someone else. Pay me a visit again sometime.
Probably not, but maybe. There you have it. Pizza delivery complete. We get out of here relatively unscathed. New connection to the chiral network. And, well, let's get out of here. So, oh no. Look at this, though. On second thought, I was just gonna say, I was hoping to just continue heading west towards our ultimate destination. But then you can see these huge drop-offs here. It looks like there's actually some falls. In fact, right here is a place called Great Falls, the largest waterfall on the Australian continent. Located on the upper course of the Cliffside River, it's over 80 meters in height. So we definitely don't want to go that way, but I think we can go down this way. Yeah, okay. No, we can do this, I think. He needs to change his place of residence. Yes, that I would agree with. Although I do agree with Bronny, it is slightly less terrifying now that we've connected him to the internet. But okay, no, I can get down here, okay. I was worried it was just going to be a sheer drop off the cliff, but it's not so bad. And this will connect up with the highway as well. On the negative side, we cleared this place out of bandits previously, but it looks like the bandits are back. They have retaken the territory, which is kind of annoying. That's okay, I've got a truck, and we're just gonna speed on through. Luckily, I've already built the section of highway through here, so we can just cruise on by. I think, actually, we're highway from here on out now? Yeah, we can literally take the highway all the way to our ultimate destination, the F2 South Distribution Center. Now we're cruising, literally. And this is why I'm so happy I took the time to build highway. Because it makes my life so much easier. Hey Beast, look, I am so excited about Palmon. I think he is the cutest, the new fire doggy starter. But I would be lying if I said I was trying my best not to get too excited, because if history is anything to go by, they're probably going to ruin him with his evolution. I mean, it's my opinion that Sprigatito is one of the best starters they've ever made. She's absolutely adorable and cute. And then they completely ruined her evolution line with making them weird humanoid creatures, so I can only assume they're gonna do the same to my cute doggy. But hey, at least I'm excited about the first form of one of the new starters, and maybe I'll just never evolve him and it'll be fine. Driving's actually nice when other people don't exist. Retweet. Imagine having a full stretch of beautifully smooth highway to yourself. Talk about a dream come true. Alrighty, we made it to the F2 South Distribution Center. I think we've got some stuff to deliver here, and then obviously we're here for the thing that the Magellan needs, most importantly. Okay, so deliver. Yeah, we actually picked up some facility repair materials that we can drop off while we're here, so let's do that first.
Oh, I see you're back. I'll process you quick. Just sit tight and give me a minute. This cargo's been missing for a while now. You did good tracking it down.
Oh, not enough to get us to 3 stars, though.
Always glad for the help. Don't be a stranger.
Are you wearing a bunny hat? I sure am, Idaho.
Well done.
I sure am. Alright, so this is what we came here to get, the tar dissolvent. The DHV Magellan's internal systems are clogged up with tar. The ship can't move until it's been removed using a special dissolvent from the F2 South Distribution Center. Take on the order at the terminal there and deliver the tar dissolvent to the DHV Magellan. This thing is heavy. It is 168 kilograms heavy. So, it's because there's 4 of them. So I'm glad that I actually took the long way here, because if I didn't have the truck to carry this, I don't know if we physically could carry it. Speaking of, the truck's actually pretty weighed down right now. So I'm just wondering, what do we even have in the truck right now? Let's take a look. Because maybe there's some stuff. Yeah, like I'm not going all the way down to the animal shelter, So we can drop off some of this stuff. This can be... I think I've got to go into a different... Yeah, I think I've got to finish this and then I can leave some of that stuff behind.
Order accepted. Thank you.
I think I've got to do this. Yeah, here we go. Entrust cargo. This is what I was trying to do. So we're going to entrust the fluffy pajamas, the chiral decontamination filters, the maintenance tools, the compact surveillance camera. We're going to entrust all of that to other porters to reduce our load a little bit. And then what else is in the pickup off-roader? Bunch of chemicals, a bunch of metals, a bunch of resins. Got it. We don't really need the chemicals, so these can be stored here. And then all the materials, well, I do want those, because at some point we're going to try to use them to build some roads, which, speaking of, can we claim any more materials here? Yeah, we can claim a little bit of metal. Truck is still heavily loaded, but we should be okay. Now, here's what I'm wondering. So we've got 2 options to leave from here. We either take the highway back the way we came, or we take the monorail all the way up here. No, I think I'm going to take the highway because we can stop then at the next auto paver and contribute some of these materials that I'm lugging around, and then go up to Hartman's base and deliver some of the stuff we have for him. Before we go, though, I want to repair my vehicle quickly.
Patched
All right,
up, good to go.
so we're probably going to be a little slowed down. We are literally heavily loaded right now, but luckily we've got that smooth swath of highway to drive on, so should be the perfect conditions even if we are a little overloaded. And we'll drop off a lot of this stuff on the way. All right, off we go. Oh, we just got a text from Tarman. Don't text and drive, folks, but I want to see what this says. The armed survivalists are involved as well. According to information we got from the Motherhood, the weapons used by the armed survivalists also came from the weapons factory. If we want to put a stop to the spread of weapons, we've got to find that factory and destroy it. I'll continue working on pinpointing its exact location. Sounds good. Thanks, Starman. I can only imagine that the weapons place has something to do with Higgs and his crew, because it feels like they just hate us and want to just be an obstacle at our every turn. So I've got a feeling they're somehow involved in manufacturing these weapons and then giving them out to the local terrorists and bandits. Just to be a pain in my butt. Such a peaceful night. Beautiful night for highway driving. Yeah, the someone is the bandits. Unfortunately, the highway does lead right through their territory, but I'm in a truck and I'm moving pretty fast and there's nothing they can really do to stop me, so we just cruise on by. Like I said, I'm glad I built the highway before they respawned, because otherwise this would be a lot more annoying. But we did clear them out the first time, and then they respawned. So I'm not sure what the window is for respawning. It seems like it was clear for a decent amount of time before they came back, so I guess you just have to clear them out regularly. I can only assume the base down here will have bandits occupy it eventually as well. We cleared that one out earlier tonight. I'm not sure if it's still going to be empty, but we'll find out because this road goes right by it. Okay, looks like this place might still be empty. So that's good. Now the next auto paver should be just over here. So let's drop off some materials before we head up the hill to Hartman's lab. For being heavily weighed down, I don't really feel an impact in the truck's speed. It might be the power that's impacted the most. Like if we're going up a hill or whatever.
Dreams again lately? You know, nightmares can be indicative of the brain's internal struggles as we attempt to come to terms with traumatic events. By taking our memories of recent events and shuffling them in this fashion, we attempt to find ways of coping with them. Nevertheless, it can be an unpleasant experience. I hope you can get some restful sleep soon.
Not sure when Dollman became a psychiatrist, but anyway, luckily, Sam actually hasn't had a lot of nightmares recently, which is good. Alright, we actually have enough metals here that we're done that requirement. It'll just be ceramics that we need for this next section. Also, I couldn't quite hear it because Dollman was talking, but I think...
Pecco.
Yep. Sam just randomly says Pecco when he has his hat on. Which is the catchphrase of the VTuber who gave it to us. Which is kind of funny. Alright. let's pop up now quickly to Hartman's lab. Do another drop off. Might be able to get some more ceramics from there. Wonder if I could convince my mom to make a cake that looks like this hat. If you can, please make sure you take a picture of it, because that would be incredible. I want your mom to make a cake that looks like this hat. It would have to be a carrot cake, though, right? Yeah. We had the exact same thought there, Bronny. Obviously, carrot cake. Alright, we got a bunch of stuff. Imitation sake, aquatic microbe samples, more imitation sake, chiral densitometer, headache pills, and powdered synthetic meat. Ew. Amazon packages, we've got a lot.
I appreciate you coming at night. Taking a look at the orders now. I see you found the missing cargo of mine. And there I thought it had been lost for good.
Maybe Sam is a cake? He'll be on the next episode of Is It Cake on Netflix. Love that show. Wasn't quite enough for us to get rewarded.
For the late night visit.
But you're welcome.
It's pitch black out there, so be careful.
I will. Speaking of cake, I got a half-gallon of ice cream for half off because of my half birthday. Beast, I feel like you're always getting free stuff for your half birthday. That's awesome. Alright, we're gonna entrust the steel dumbbells because we just left the F2 distribution center, so I'm not going back that way. And then let's see, in terms of materials, we need ceramics. Oh, they've got a ton of, no, that's chemicals, damn it. I was like, oh man, they've got all the ceramics we need, but no, it was chemicals, the other C word, which is not what we need, unfortunately. So, that's it. That's all we can do here. Alrighty. So now we've got one more stop to make. We're going to continue eastwards. We're going to stop again at the data scientist because we actually picked up a couple more things for her and then head out to the Magellan. Do I want to jump off this ramp? Oh my god. I want to jump off this ramp. Oh man. Oh, that was sick. Wow, whoever built that ramp there, that's amazing. Thank you guys for allowing me to have that experience. We just caught so much air. That was absolutely awesome. Okay. Just a man in a bunny hat jumping off a cliff via ramp in his Cybertruck. Totally normal stuff happening here. Totally normal stuff happening here. Tiff, stop building roads and start building ramps for science. You might be onto something. I think the ramps are funner than the roads, that's for sure. Now, data scientist, she's still up this way. There's a lot of stuff we can pick up around here to deliver to her, so we may as well do just that, like the oil heater. Chocobo built that little shelter. Here we go, back again. Hello, got some more stuff for you. Hopefully that means you've got some more cute hats or other clothing and equipment for me. Deliver and report. I've got an oil heater, tar currents observation data ×2, and more secret pizza sauce. Wait, was that a giant rubber ducky? Yeah. You can put like holograms around, and giant rubber ducky is one of the options. We're here to see our bunny VTuber again. Only 2.5 weeks till I can build ramps for science between setting up a zipline monorail network. Yep, Death Stranding 2 for PC is almost here. Ah, didn't quite get to 3 stars. No more rewards for me. Hey, we did upgrade to level 33 porter, though. Bye-bye. It's the Kojima Productions Luden's duck that they actually sell it via their store. Oh, I didn't realize it was like a mascot. That's cool. Alrighty, this was a bit of a convoluted route that we took. Definitely a roundabout route. We could have just teleported all the way to our final destination, but I think it was a lot more fun that we did it this way. Because in the end, we were ultimately well rewarded for doing so. We got the bunny hat, which is the best reward of all. And then we also got to hook up the architect to the chiral network as well. So I'm really glad that I took the roundabout route. And now... Uh-oh. There's a big sandstorm. Oh, crap. And that is the exact way we have to go. Okay, well... guess we're going in the sandstorm, folks. Off we go. One last stop. We gotta help out the Magellan. It's like beautiful in the most eerie kind of way. Look at the sun like trying to peek through the sand. This is crazy. Oh, we're in the thick of it now. Let's make sure I'm heading in the right direction. Let's put down a marker. I think if I literally just keep going straight this way, we'll be good. Looks like you might be able to build a highway through the desert, but obviously we don't have the materials to do that right now, so we're just cresting the dunes. And hoping and praying that we have enough battery to get out of here. We should be fine, but... let's just say I'm glad I'm in a truck right now. Holy crap, I cannot see anything. This is crazy. Visibility is at an all-time low. I am just putting my foot on the accelerator, my finger on the R2 trigger, and going forward. The good thing about being in the middle of the desert is there's probably really nothing for me to run into, you know? Oh, there's a bit of a break here in this rock formation. This might protect us a little bit from the wind. Not really, to be honest with you. Not as much as I hoped. Is this a spice storm tip? Look out for worms! I thought cutting through this little canyon here would sort of help us out, but no, it didn't. Oh god, I do not want to get stuck. Okay, we're still going in the right direction? Yes. Desert bus stream? Hey Fugu, basically. Have you ever dreamed about navigating a vehicle through a sandstorm in the middle of post-apocalyptic Australia? Because if so, do I have the stream for you? Okay, I think we're out of the worst of it. Whew. I can only imagine how it felt for Sam to be sitting out in the middle of the elements there, exposed to that storm. He must have sand in every orifice. Oh man, okay. We're good. We made it through the other side. Now let's go deliver this stuff to the Magellan.
Look Look, Sam, a hot spring.
What?
Shall we take a dip?
Yes, we shall take a dip. That's the best idea you've ever had. Okay, the Magellan can wait a minute. I need a dip in this hot spring to wash off some of this sand. And then we will complete the delivery. This is our first opportunity to take a dip in a hot spring. This is the first one we found. Hot spring customization? Yes, I want the quokka to hang out in the hot spring. Where is it? Oh, it's over there! Okay, how do I get in? They're just like walk in? Babe. Ah, hold square.
What's this, break time?
It is break time, Sam. That was a long trip you just went on. Time to kick back and relax with your dead baby. Did we have to bring Lou in here? Ugh. This is a miracle spring. The radium in the surrounding waters makes this hot spring radioactive, although the doses of chiral radiation present are so minute as to have no harmful effects on the human body. In fact, the spring is known for its reviving properties, helping the body to flush out toxins and improve it in every way. Little wonder that it's known as the miracle spring. Nothing like a little radioactive water to really make you feel good. Oh my god, look at Dollman swimming! That's hilarious!
I feel reborn.
Psh, radioactive hot springs, been there, done that. This is ridiculous. I love it. Okay. I hold square to put bucket on head? What does that mean? Oh, exactly that. Exactly as described. What? What are we? What is this? I don't think I should dive into the nuclear waters. Oh. Oh.
Where in the world are we?
Where are we? I don't know. Hartman's Spring. An indoor spring dug by the hydrologist. We just teleported to Hartman's lab?
Where did you come from just now?
What?
Did you perhaps arrive here by way of a hot spring?
Yes.
If so, then we have much to discuss. Would you be so kind as to access the delivery terminal?
You can teleport from hot spring to hot spring? What the heck? Well, this is weird. It's kind of thrown off the hot spring relaxing vibes. Okay. Let's go see what the hell is happening. So apparently Hartman had his own private hot spring that I was able to access through a teleportation network. Ever had a hot soak so good you teleported?
You actually managed to jump here from the Miracle Spring.
I sure did.
I knew it.
You did?
I'd always theorized the existence of incredibly strong overlaps between this world and the beach. Places where a special kind of hot spring would emerge through the tar currents.
Hey, Nine.
Similar to the plate gates, but on a smaller scale. In principle, a person could use one to ride the currents within the earth and jump to other connected springs.
Oh.
Just like you did. In fact, I dug that spring you used in order to test this theory.
Oh.
And now, I want to confirm if it holds true for different locations. I'd love it if you were able to help them. I'll add the necessary functions to your PCC.
So wait, I can build my own hot springs now and then teleport between them? Imagine relaxing in Australia just to teleport to Texas. This is crazy. What the heck? All my stuff's still back there. Yeah, I guess we'll have to teleport back. Okay, a hot spring digger is now available. A device that detects heated groundwater and digs hot springs. Equip the device to start searching for groundwater. The sounds produced by the sensor will indicate the direction and distance of the water source, becoming more insistent the closer you are.
Just so you know, I've added hot spring digger functions to the level 2 PCC. You now have the ability to identify a suitable location and commence excavation. Once the hot spring has been completed, feel free to take a dip and relax. I should mention that these springs are invaluable from my beach water research. As a hydrologist, they're a critical resource. So, if I may ask, Sam, would you be willing to use my digger to find and excavate hot springs throughout the continent? Please report back to me if you do dig any. I'll make sure to reward you for your efforts.
This really went from 0 to 100. Here I was pulling up saying, oh, let's just hop in the hot spring for a quick dip to wash all the sand off me before we report in my mission. Next thing you know, I've teleported back to Hartman's lab, and now I've been giving a new quest to dig hot springs all across the Australian continent. Beast said, what's the story of this game again? This is crazy. Alright, I'd best be on my way then.
Were you at all interested in digging hot springs? If so, there's a promising site I've identified. It's to the northwest of here. My analysis suggests that a potential source should be present in that vicinity. I'll post a formal aid request shortly, so consider heading in that direction and testing out the hot spring digger. If you do end up digging one, don't forget to return and inform me of your accomplishment. In your own time, of course. I'm not planning on going anywhere for the foreseeable future.
Well, now I feel like we have to. I think we gotta try it out, right? So... she didn't put it up yet. Hold right on the D-pad to open the weapons tools menu, then select a PCC level 2 and select the hot spring digger. Hold left trigger to douse for groundwater. She said there was a place to the northwest of here? So if I just, like, take it out... Let me see. So if I select the PCC, and then I select the hot spring digger, and then I hold left trigger... and then we start heading to the northwest?
If we make a hot spring jump from Hartman Spring, we should be able to return to our previous location.
I know,
but... It might be a good idea to go back and retrieve anything you may have left behind.
I'm definitely gonna do that, but... I want to see if I can dig another hot spring first. I assume Kojima was Ringo's Yellow Submarine levels of high when coming up with some of this. Yeah, this is bananas. Imagine being like, teleporting hot springs. Gotta connect them all. It's over this way. It's faint. Is it up on top of that mountain, do you think? I feel like it totally is.
Back up.
Although, when I point it that way, it's null. I want to see if I can find it before we go back and get our stuff. I'm gonna go up on the top of the mountain. I've just got a feeling that might be where it is. Except Sam refuses to climb. Come on, Sam. Sam. Oh, okay.
Are you okay, Sam?
No, I just tripped over my own feet. What boots am I wearing? Am I still wearing the... That's why. I'm still wearing the sneaking boots.
Yeah, that feels good.
Wasn't wearing the right boots for mountain climbing. Do you think it's up here? Like, how far do I need to go? It's just faint. We haven't gotten any closer. And now I'm wondering, is it supposed to be down there? Okay, I'll go a little bit further. Like, ever since we left the facility, the reading has been faint. It hasn't gotten any bit more. She said to the northwest. So maybe it is down that way. I don't know. I just wanted to build a hot spring. I thought up on top of a mountain might be like a prime place for it, but... I wish it was easier to pinpoint where they want me to go. Because I just keep getting faint. We might have to give up on this search. This is a big world, and I've come all the way up here and the readings are not getting any closer, so... Maybe we'll hold off for now. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute, it's right there, I think. Construction request, hot spring digger. I would like to see a hot spring digger built here and report back to me. Oh, that's exactly it. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Now we know where we need to go. We're 350 meters away. Yeah, literally just keep running along this ridge. And we'll get there. And then hopefully we can use this one to teleport back. Cut down on return travel time. Careful, Sam. Guess we'll pick this up while we're here. Can we not put this on our back? Oh yeah, we can. That's better. The bright side is we left all of our stuff back at the other place, so I'm completely empty right now. Which makes it a little easier to navigate and pick things up and whatnot. Alrighty, so this must be the place. Wow, it's gonna have a hell of a view. So. Hydrothermal sensor reading is strong.
There she is.
There it is. So we build one right here.
Let there be water.
Let there be water. I'm glad I stuck with it. Okay. We did it. Oh, why is it yellow? No, 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 no. Why is the hot spring water yellow? Oh.
So there was an underground spring.
I got a trophy, Spring into Life, for digging a hot spring for the first time, but,
Here as well, huh?
Why?
Let's return to Hartman's lab and share the
Why
good
is
news.
it yellow? To be fair, it is kind of shimmery and shiny. It's more like gold than pea, at least to me.
Hot springs, huh?
Fuck it. Let's try it anyway. Let's see if we can teleport from the pea hot springs. No, I think this is gold. Oh, here we go. This is called a chiral spring, a sulfuric hot spring that contains molten chiralium. No toxic compounds have been detected. However, and even non-doom sufferers are able to enjoy bathing here. These waters have a curious effect on bathers, temporarily allowing them to carry heavier cargo loads. Oh, so that's what the gold is. It's chiralium. At least it's a golden bath and not a shower. And at least it ain't pee either.
I could
Yeah.
just soak here forever and ever.
I stayed in a nice hot spring hotel once where they only told me after I paid that the water was high in sulfur. Looked like that and smelled like farts. Oh, sulfur's the worst. It does smell like farts, doesn't it? Okay, so I think I can teleport from here? Yes, I can. Cool. So all the springs are connected and you can teleport between them, which is bonkers. Perform a hot spring jump. Cargo in your possession will be placed in this hot springs private locker. Oh, so you can't bring cargo with you when you hot spring jump. Makes sense. I'm curious, if you stay in too long, would you become gold? Does that mean that farts contain sulfur? That's a good question. I don't know.
Get warmed up.
Wow. Just when you think you've seen it all in this game, they're like, hot spring teleportation. Hi, I dug the chiral spring as you wanted.
I just need one moment to review order data.
I think sulfur contains farts. It's a chicken-egg situation. Ah.
You have excavated a new hot spring. That will be a boon to my research.
I have been given Hot Spring Essentials Chiral Tea. A bucket of chiral tea for floating in hot springs. It temporarily boosts Sam's maximum stamina level. Nothing like knocking back a green tea when you're in a hot spring. Ooh, that did get us to 4 stars with a hydrologist.
You're a truly generous soul, Sam. Everything Hartman said and more. I hope this data is to your liking.
Extra battery level 4. Heck yeah, that's awesome. We also get a firmware update. Bandwidth increased and more materials.
Let me make more available to you,
which would be perfect
case.
if I had my truck. But I do not, so I'll have to come back here later and pick those up.
I'm proud to say I took the extra battery and made it even more compact. It wasn't easy to achieve this without sacrificing capacity, but I wanted to give you something I knew would be of use. If it helps you to bring more people into the fold, it's all worth it. Hartman and I aren't the only ones struggling with 21-minute syndromes, you know. In fact, it seems that more and more people are developing conditions that function on the same cycle. Most of them are involved in temporal or biological research now. We're scattered all over, but the chiral network has allowed us to share our discoveries with one another. There's my daughters for a start. You see, 21-minute syndromes appear to be linked to the rhythms of the Earth itself. And those of us who suffer with dooms are especially sensitive to these natural cycles. My daughters have dedicated themselves to the study of temporal and biological phenomena. In fact, you might cross paths with them someday. They're right here in Australia.
Hopefully they didn't get Mama's condition. For anyone just joining us, Mama has an interesting condition where every 21 minutes she vomits. Can you imagine living life like that? Every 21 minutes projectile vomiting. I don't know if it'd be worth it. Anyway, I'd best be on my way.
I hope I can call on you again. Please, tell our friend I say hello.
If we ever do come across her daughters, I definitely will be interested to see what their conditions are, and hopefully they're not as bad as Mama's. Alrighty, so one more bath, so we can teleport back to where we started.
Yeah, enjoy it while you can, Sam.
Alright. Can I not teleport from here? I don't have any... Oh, yes, okay. Sam just wanted a minute to relax. Fair enough, fair enough. I was trying to rush the man. My bad. Now we're gonna perform a hot spring jump. Back to where this all began. When in doubt, put a bucket on your head and teleport away. Like, is the bucket on your head a requirement for the teleportation, or is that just what Sam likes to do? Also, holy sandstorm! That's crazy. Wow, not much of a view here. Whew.
Feels like I just repatriated.
Well, you took like 4 hot spring baths, so you should be well and clean. And now we can finally complete this delivery and help the Magellan get unstuck. It's not the most relaxing scenery, no, that's for sure. That's for sure. So the whole reason we actually came over here was to deliver this to the Magellan to help them get out of this tar field. Now we can finally do just that. Wow, yeah, the tar is like all inside the ship and everything. Dang, they are really stuck. Okay, here we are. No, wait, why can't I deliver and report? There's no cargo that can be delivered. Yeah, because it's on the truck. I think it's too heavy. I don't think I can... Wait, what? Wait. Why is the off-roader empty? Wait a minute. Why is my entire truck empty? Did all my stuff get stored in the hot springs locker, including the stuff in my truck? Must have been. I'm about to flip at the table. Depending on what's inside the hot springs locker, yeah, I might do just that. Hang on. No, for some reason, everything that I had, even the stuff in my truck, just got put in this locker. So, okay, fine, whatever. Inconvenient, but not too bad. At least we didn't lose it all. There we go. Okay, we got all our stuff back. Phew! The truck was relaxing too. Phew! Ash, thanks for all the self-care redemptions. Posture check, hydrate, stretch. Sam had his time in the hot tub. I don't quite have a hot tub, but I could use a really nice stretch. Whew! I was really worried there for a second. But nope, thankfully all is well. Okay, let's try this again. Alrighty, now we should have all the things we need. Deliver, here it is. Deliver the tar dissolvent. First try.
Thanks for the help, Sam. And, apologies for greeting you as a chiral grab, despite all the effort you put in on our behalf. I'm tied up with ship repairs at the moment. Can't afford to risk contaminating this work site either. Anyway, let me check your cargo. On you, Sam. This cargo looks to be in perfect condition. It's no wonder your client speaks so highly of your work.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Cheers for that, Sam. This'll take care of that blockage, no worries. We'll get started right away.
I got 420 likes. Nice.
We can handle the blockage. It's fine. I'd rather you get some sleep so you're ready to tackle your next order. By the time you wake up, we'll probably be finished anyway. Enjoy your rest.
I mean, today was quite exciting. We traveled all the way to the western side of the continent and back. We found out about Hot Springs teleportation. I think it was about time that Sam had a little nap, that's for sure. Also, we get a really good look at the hat when he's in the elevator there. He looks so silly. For once, he probably won't go to bed dirty because we did take about 4 baths today, so we can have a nice clean rest. We earned it. Oh yeah, I forgot we also found a cult and I had unconsensual abdominal surgery today. Forgot to add that to the recap list. And we met a VTuber and Deborah Wilson. Ah, looks like the Magellan got unstuck. Excellent. Perfect. Looks like all my hard work didn't go to waste. Good morning, Sam the man.
Sam, we've used the information provided by the Motherhood's doctor to identify the location of the weapons factory. Stopping the supply of these weapons at the source will make it far easier to carry out future missions. Whereas leaving the factory alone only increases the risk of networked facilities coming under attack in the future. So let's shut it down ASAP. Tarman has already made preparations. Access the T3 Magellan's delivery terminal to pick up this main order. Tarman will explain the rest.
There you have it, folks. We've got our next main mission. The DHV Magellan is able to travel once more, and we're gonna go take out the source of the weapons and the people creating them and threatening the Motherhood. We've got a text from Fragile that says, "We're ready to go. The tar buildup on the DHV Magellan's all cleared up. Thanks to that dissolvent you brought us. Tomorrow and Rainey are absolutely exhausted and have gone to sleep already. Thanks for the delivery, and don't forget to take a rest too, Sam." Already done, but thanks for the heads up, Fragile. There you have it, folks. I'm going to call it a night here, but on our next stream, we will pick it up, and I think it'll be an action-packed beginning to our next Death Stranding 2 stream, as we're going to go infiltrate the weapons factory. But for now, we'll call it a night. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me this evening for our very first stream of March. Can you believe it? March is here, folks. Our very first stream is complete, but we've got lots coming up. Hopefully you guys had a chance to check out the stream schedule. I posted it in the Discord as well as on my social media channels. But essentially, our next stream will be on Tuesday. After this week's stream is going to settle into an unusual but regular pattern. We're basically going to be streaming every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday for the remainder of the month. We're going to be playing a lot of Death Stranding 2, finishing up this game, and then at the end of the month, the new Life is Strange game comes out, which is super exciting, and we're going to be playing that as well. We've also got a movie night coming up in the Discord. Thursday, March 19th is going to be our Discord movie night, and I've still got to pick what we're going to watch, so keep an eye out for that in the Discord. But yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys on Tuesday. Tuesday, we're going to be playing some Card Shop Simulator, so it should be pretty nice and chill, and then we'll be back with Death Stranding 2 again next week. So thank you all so much, everybody, for hanging out with me this evening. If you guys want to get caught up on the Death Stranding 2 playthrough, head over to the YouTube channel. Speaking of the YouTube channel, we did start a brand new Let's Play series over there on the weekend. That is, of course, World of Warcraft Midnight. I play World of Warcraft in a very unique way, in that I play it as basically a single-player solo RPG adventure. And for the last 2 expansions, Dragonflight and The War Within, I've played them both as a Let's Play series over on the YouTube channel, which I just think is such a fun and unique way to experience World of Warcraft. So we're doing that again over there right now. We're playing through World of Warcraft Midnight. The first 4 episodes are up, and more will be coming as well. So while I'm offline, if you're looking for something to watch, that's the place to go, over to the YouTube channel right there that just linked in the chat. Otherwise, like I said, guys, thank you so much for hanging out. Great start to the month. I'll be back on Tuesday, and then we've got lots of other great streams coming up as well throughout the rest of the month. So hopefully I will see some of you guys there. If not, have a great start to your week. Have a good Monday. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you guys back here again real soon.